Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogion Monster here with Stevie B. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. It's good to see everybody in chat already.
Hey, everybody.
Well, welcome to Why the Fascination.
See, now.
I was waiting.
True to form. Oops.
Just before we went live, I said, okay,
I had
the volume's down.
I had the volume down, just not on my phone.
Your mic is muted, and
I was good to go.
We're good to go.
I truly was, except for my phone.
Danny Staten, how's it going? Good to see you. Emma Johnson, what's up, girl? Great to see you. Don't be such a stranger.
Right?
Judy Wheeler, how are you? Who else? Northwoods Corrupted, what's up, bud? Good to see you. Hey, Angel.
So I wanted to start by saying, Jen, Nikki, Pop Craig, Nana, all those that are traveling today, safe travels. Have fun. Be safe. Look out for each other.
And have a good time.
Yeah,
that's what you're going for.
For sure. I'm looking forward to hearing
all those guys
stories.
Are going up to Washington State, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Mount St. Helens. That's where they're going,
that's
I believe.
Right. Yes.
For a camp out. A bunch of people are going. Well, it's not as many as it originally was. I think it's down to less than 20, but
yeah, but that's a good size to me, I think.
Oh, it's 13 or 18.
I think it was 13. To me, that's
that's a good bunch.
Size group. Yeah. Any more outside of that, it becomes almost
chaotic.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
But yeah, have fun, guys. That's awesome. All right, Grasshopper. What's up, bud?
They're headed to Washington to ride the Paranormal Highway.
Hey, Val. It's Gary Spikes Sr. What's up, Gary? Gary, you got to come down to Florida, man. Go out down here.
Bobby Aunts. Hey.
Hey, Bobby. What else? NAC. What's up, David? Great to see you. Yeah, so what's new? I don't know. I'm getting a lot of rain, so it's been keeping it. Like yesterday, it was weird. It was started off hot, and then by the early evening, it was an amazing.
I was sitting outside.
The wind was blowing. It was like 77. Yeah. Today was a little different. It was hot.
Yeah, it's muggy. We didn't get a whole lot of rain. I mean, for a few minutes, but
yeah, it looked like we were going to get it really hit hard, and then it just blew away. I was like, where'd it go?
Right.
But yeah, we told you guys I was going to film a little bit out back. So tonight I just filmed just before, about an hour ago, the sunset. So which one was it? This is the backyard. I haven't seen my gator today. The gators, they also sprayed this shit today with fucking weed killer. Supposedly it's not harmful to the wildlife, but we'll see. Stevie cringes seeing herself on camera.
Yeah, here I am.
This is Tuesday's sunset. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Welcome. Michael Haywood. What's up, bud?
Michael. How you doing, Ida?
Hey, the Bustamante. Hers is my favorite
Lake
name.
Eustis.
And grasshopper.
It's a park over there, public dock, waterfront walkway. You can fish off of. You can tie up to in a boat if you're out on a lake. All right, my battery's running low. But just wanted to show you a little bit more of my backyard. Beautiful sunset.
Jay Fritz.
What's up, Jay?
Oh, there we go. I knew we wouldn't be far. There's a smaller one right there too somewhere.
That's what we got.
Anyway, that's that. Looks pretty cool.
Very cool.
Anyway, that was tonight's sunset, and yeah, I hadn't seen that gator all day.
I actually haven't seen it for a couple days because
No,
I
I've
haven't
seen
really
it.
been sitting back there.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
saw it
just
yesterday, and
been too hot, but I seen him in that video, and I'm like, ooh, he got bigger.
g'day, Mark.
He got a little bigger.
Bat Mom, how are you, Tessa?
Bobby, you should see the smaller one. It's tiny. It's cute.
Gary says Moses should have jumped on his back. I would have crushed it.
Yeah.
It's only
your
like
foot.
what?
Just your foot alone.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. The Croc versus Gator. See who wins.
Right. I believe if you were to step in there, he'd go away. He'd run away.
Oh no, they'd take off.
He'd probably take off for days.
Well, I'm probably gonna have to jump in
You
there and get that
traumatize 'em.
garbage out of there.
You know, the more I keep looking, it gets me angry. There's a wooden plank on just outside the wall. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but that's probably from
That's
the
from
dock
them.
that was there
Yeah, or whatever dock.
originally.
But the stuff to the left, yeah.
No, I know. No, well, there's this boat that's been docked outside our house, now the neighbor's house. That's there illegally, and the cops have been notified. People have been talked to. They don't belong here, and yet the boat still sits there.
I kind of think it might be abandoned now.
And now there's, shit blew off. Every storm that comes in, there's winds. And shit blew off the boat and is now in the water, and it's just tangled up in the weeds, just sitting there.
And it's
Laundry
not
basket,
like, soda cans or anything. It's a laundry basket and,
like,
pool noodles and,
yeah, and
junk.
fish and shit, and just, but there is, it's terrible. So I'm gonna have to jump in and clean that shit up if I want it done. I mean, it's probably not even knee high, so I'm not really sweating that. I'm not worried about, the gators and the turtles, and they'll just
Sorry.
scatter.
I was just reading what Jay wrote.
Mr. Haywood called me just when I was at the doctor getting a colonoscopy. Great timing, Michael. I can just picture that the alarm going off is his notification going off just as the glove snaps. Like,
Right? Bat Mom, if you don't remember to register your car, they'll tow it real quick.
oh yeah. I don't know what how legal the boat is or whatever, but
Well, the sheriff said it wasn't registered. So, I don't know. Yet they won't do anything.
Michael says, Mr. Fritz, I heard that doctor telling you to be still. He loved you. It's like the worst, worst thing that can come out of a doctor's mouth is you'll only feel a prick. Sorry.
Mark,
I better not.
good timing, all right, Michael. No buts about it.
No, because you will get off that table if you'll be crawling off that table. If the proctologist puts a glove on that covers the entire arm, it's time to get off the table and run.
Jay said, I thought it was a little weird when he blew in my ear.
Nibble on your earlobe. Could at least buy you flowers.
Yeah, Bobby, we're late. And no, they won't. The sheriff's department doesn't want to get involved.
Well, they did. And then, like, I even talked to, like, an FWC guy. It's the Florida Wildlife Commission. And he's like, well, don't untie it. He's like, I'm not going to touch the damn thing. But there's strong winds out here, shit happens. No, like today, it was the winds were blowing and it's just pounding up against the seawall because the fender isn't between the boat and the wall. Fender being a long rubber bumper. That protects the boat and protects the dock and whatever. And it's just grinding on that wall. So, but I'm not untying it. I should untie the fender and put it somewhere else, but I'm not that nice. I'm just reading. Sorry, guys.
Me too.
You guys should tell the police that you think there was a body of something that was removed from the boat, and we'll take it to look for evidence. Then you tell them it was a body of fish and play. And pray. No, I'm not playing with cops.
Breeze. Good evening.
Hey, Breeze. Good to see you, man. And it's just the fact that the boat's been sitting there for so long. And when we first got here, there were people squatting on the boat or living on the boat, I should say. I mean, if a girl claims to own it. And they weren't nice. They were like, they were entitled to be there.
Yeah.
Because her boyfriend's father used to own a house
For 3 years.
in the park for 3 years, and they sold it. And well, once you sold it, you have no tie to the park. Fuck off.
I don't think they sold it. I think they got evicted.
And then I hear reports that she's turning tricks on the boat. She wasn't a magician. She was a prostitute. Well, I mean, she made some guy's money disappear, but
Apparently their eyesight too.
that's
Sorry.
she caters to the blind. Yeah, no, that's the rumor I heard, that she was turning tricks or turning the boat into a brothel.
Not a nice girl. By no means.
So, and then I met another neighbor today. He had a lot to say.
A lot.
Just put it that way.
A lot.
In case he's watching, I'm not gonna. What's up, dude? Northwood says I wasn't aware my ex was in Florida now. Tell the bitch to get the boat out of the yard, please.
Right? The hell. Miss Dill, an apple a day will keep people away, especially if you throw it at them.
How are you, Miss Dill? Evening, Mosters. Mosters. She's been saying that for 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that kind of stuck. Mosters. It's kind of silly.
It's cute.
What is the weird rattle sound that an insect makes? Sounds like it's cicada, but on crack. I don't know. Cicadas make a racket. I mean, down at Richie's, they were just
I
fucking
know.
loud. I couldn't imagine that being any worse than it was. Just more of them.
Yeah, right.
Get rid of these backstage. So yeah, guys, out of 37 watching, if you're not in chat, welcome. If you're new, welcome. What we do is we hang out, we babble, and I put the link in chat. So if you want to come on the show and hang out with us, you got something to talk about, or you just want to vent, whatever. We talk about anything you want, usually. Just when I put the link in chat, not if I, it's when I. Here, let's get this out of the way right now. Link is in chat. You can click on the link, follow the directions. If you don't want to be on camera, bottom of the screen, you can hit stop camera. You don't have to be on camera. Also, all I ask is that you do turn off YouTube and just stay on StreamYard so you don't get that nasty echo.
Don't be like me.
Don't be a Stevie B.
That's funny.
Like I said the other day, they should aspire to be you. So cheesy. But sure. Hey, Patrick.
First time listening.
Keep it G-rated.
In the wrong place, buddy.
G-rated. Just ain't the Disney Channel. Shit, even the Disney Channel is like Disney is a G-rated.
Did you hear that? That's what I thought we heard last night.
Oh, no.
But there was nothing
over there.
No, but that's what my first thought was before I turned around. We heard a noise last night. We were sitting around having dinner, and it almost sounded like a can. That was that snap of a can when it expands. But there was nothing over the direction that it came from.
It happened twice.
It happened twice. The first time we both kind of ignored it. The second time we both looked at each other like, what the hell is that? Almost thought that somebody was throwing something at the window, like a rock hitting the window, but my first thought was the can sound, but we didn't have any cans.
It was something along those lines,
We didn't have a can in the house yesterday. Not during that time.
And even if it was in the garbage is underneath the sink, so it's behind a cabinet. This was loud and it was like countertop high. It's just bizarre.
Like almost sink level window.
Yeah. And the cabinet right next to that sink on the left
is the one that flew open.
Yeah, it flew open one day when
that was the first night that I stayed here.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's right, it was.
Sure was.
Sharon Guy, welcome. Oh, be safe. He's driving.
Yes, be safe. No chatting allowed. Keep alone.
Yeah, and it bothers me that some people do that. They do their, they'll do a live feed from behind the wheel. It's okay if you pull over, but if you're driving, that's just silly.
Yep, Jay said it, 10 and 2.
Yeah. Here's an adult pull-up. Now you can come on and talk out your ass. LOL. Hit that link. Talk out of your ass. Talk about bad breath.
No.
So, but I've stumbled on a different channel last night. I'm finding all these new channels. That Hellbent Holler. I saw Uncle Bones over there. Like it was cool because I actually popped into a chat where no one knew me except Uncle Bones, and then after the host and hostess said my name or mangled my name, Mongolian, yeah. Then like Matt from Central Florida Bigfoot pops in. He was like, "Hey, Muggs." I'm like, "Hey, Matt," and the woman, the host, is like, "Have you seen his?" He's talking to me, saying, "Have you seen his channel? You got to check out Matt's channel, Central Florida Bigfoot's
from
channel."
Central Florida.
And I was just like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay," typing it in, but I just, it was they were live, and I had never seen them before. I was like,
Breeze
"Oh,
and Bobby
this
both.
is-"
Bree said good channel. Bobby said she's watched them.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't checked out. I just caught that part of their live show last night. Like what, half of it maybe.
Yeah.
But I know they have a lot of videos out. Stevie's been checking out some of the videos.
I started watching a couple last night.
I haven't looked at them yet.
Joe and Jesse. Yeah. Val just said.
They seem, I don't know. From what I've seen, overly dramatic, maybe. I don't know. But we'll see.
I'm laughing at Michael Haywood. Mr. Fritz told me he didn't know y'all had a brothel floating around down there.
Yeah, it's probably a casino on board too.
He said then they say on the days that women got tired, the guy ran the business by hand. So.
I don't have to put that up.
No.
It's funny, Michael.
I'm surprised I read it out loud. I mean. Yeah, Bree's you're right. Bree said he's not. She's a little. She is definitely more than he is. He gets mad at her. he fusses at her like, slow down, like in their videos.
Well, like Stevie was like, she said she watched one of the videos and they said, well, we're not actors.
Well, no, that was during one of their lives.
Or one of their lives?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said it sounded like they were responding to somebody's comment of, I don't know.
Overacting?
I guess.
We're not actors, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing them.
Bobby
I
said
haven't
she's
watched
seen
it.
the
I want to
videos,
check them
not
out.
the live.
Huh?
Bobby, I was just reading what Bobby said. She said, I've seen the videos, not the live. I watched part of the live that they did in response to the videos. And the last video I watched was the second part of the 3. I think it was, what caught my attention was they're in the trees. So towards the end of the second video of that series, something's up in the tree above them. Something rattles around, leaves falling down. Yeah. I think I fell asleep after that.
That kept your attention that much, huh?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it was late and I was dead tired.
I'm definitely going to check them out, though. It was just something new. I happen to.
And they've got a lot of followers. I mean,
I got 10,000 subs, a little over 10,000 subs.
Yeah. They're doing very well.
And they think they've been doing it around 3 years now.
Yeah, I think their first videos were out 3 years ago, but they just started doing lives about a year ago, is what it seems like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of content there.
Yeah, I was watching Texas Front Porch for a little bit and clicked off and like wanted to find it again. I had to, I was doing something, and so I went to lives and that popped up first. I was like, oh, what's this? And I saw the Bigfoot in the title. I was like, oh,
Well, you
Check this
confused
out.
me because here I don't know what I was doing, but I'm listening to Texas Front Porch through his phone, just buzzing around the house. And all of a sudden I hear this female voice say Mongolian Monster. And I'm like, who is that? I'm asking. I'm like, who is that? I was thinking it was still Texas Front Porch. I'm like, who the hell's talking? I didn't know he'd switched or found that channel. But no, it's cool. I like finding new stuff. That's how I found all of you guys. And looking at their chat, there's like so many people I've never seen before. So that's always fun. But, no.
Now Moses' dock is really rocking boats and hoes. Oh my.
Right.
It's not my circus, not my monkeys. It just happens to be in my
your
backyard. Unfortunately.
Yeah, Jay, I heard them say something about that. Being out in LBL.
Apparently they go there a lot.
Well, they're from South Carolina. I'm not sure which part. Oh, Jay said I typed in chat. No, I wouldn't think so. Evidently.
No. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many reports of that place coming out of LBL.
And it's so weird because when I was there, like I said, I only
the last
caught
thing
a negative.
I felt was anything.
I caught a negative vibe coming across the bridge. Just the bridge going.
I think it's probably an anticipation of
it was like
of the
2-3 in the
reputation.
morning, and it was kind of creepy out there. I'm by myself, getting ready to turn off the road onto, dirt.
The trees.
Yeah.
It was.
I first turned in, and there's like 9 deer all gathered.
I want to go back, but I want to go back to my same exact campsite.
Oh my God, yes. That's the only place.
This campsite was fucking kicking ass.
I can't see a better place to camp.
It had protection. It had wind protection.
You had a ridge behind you that.
Everybody wanted it. When I was leaving, there were people lined up. People like, "Hey, are you leaving? Can we have this spot?" I'm like,
your own personal
cove.
People
like, oh man, we wanted that spot.
You have your own personal cove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I want to go back now that I can.
Gary says I liked
around.
LBL. Didn't have any problems. They just found a 22-inch track. Yeah, me and Barry Browning, we went for a hike with my dog Maya, and we hit any mud flat we could see. We checked out in these coves because if the water went down, you had this big mud flat. We didn't see anything. At one point, Maya got to where she just had enough and wanted to go. It was kind of weird. She just started heading out, and we're like, Maya, come on. She wouldn't. That was about it. That any odd behavior.
See, I want to go back now that I can move around more.
Oh yeah.
I can walk around.
It was beautiful area. Beautiful.
I wanted
place.
to explore, and I couldn't. There's nothing worse.
Caught some fish.
So you say.
I caught fish.
I didn't see it. No pictures, no evidence.
Hoosier, what's happening, buddy?
No, what was funny is I was so comfortable going in there. Well, going in there, it was kind of creepy, but then riding around, I couldn't find Moog's campsite because it's so tucked in and it's the middle of the night. It's pitch black, and it's, you're in a campground. So there's campsites all up on the ridge and around below down by the lake. So it's like one big loop. There's actually 3 loops over on that side? At least, I think. There was
1, 2, 3.
the one up top, the one where you were, and the
one before, but there's one before
right.
that too.
Yeah, so I'm riding around through there at say 3:30 in the morning, and not wanting to shine my lights on, in people's eyes. So I get up on the top of the ridge, and I just pulled off, put the windows down, and I slept for an hour. I was waiting for twilight so I could at least see a little better and try to find his truck. I couldn't see anything. I wake up and it's not even light. It's just twilight, but it's bright enough to where I can actually see the lake. And then I had to pee, so I took a little walk. And as I walked, I look over and there's Moog's truck. I'm like, fucking A.
But I wake up in a panic because I wake up and I immediately like think, fuck, it's morning and she's not here. What the fuck?
I drove down this. It wasn't a driveway. It was just kind of a parking spot for the campsite above his. And I had to go. You're supposed to go down and around to pull into his campsite. I mean, so instead of going down and around, I didn't see that. I just drove down the little ridge, and then I just parked right there. And I did the same thing I did up top.
Off-roading.
I thought, yeah, right, a little bit. I was in a rental, but no, I put the window down on the driver's side just a little bit because there was these, what were the big bugs, June bugs, I think. I don't know what they were. There's a big bug that kept flying around, zipping by my head. I stood there and looked at the lake for about 40 minutes. I didn't want to walk up to the pop-up because I knew Maya and Lucy were in there, and they would have woke up the whole campground. So,
Raymond, how are you?
So I just laid my seat back in the car and crashed out, and I was knocked out. And then I hear him coming running up the gravel from where I was parked.
I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Why didn't it's always like, oh, I didn't want to wake you. What the fuck? You're going to sleep in the car. You got a bed right here.
Well, imagine all that noise. The dogs would have went off.
But yeah, LBL, Land Between the Lakes, to me was just
beautiful.
It was gorgeous. I'd go
Absolutely.
back.
Hey, Jeff.
There's been some instances there, like the cult murders. That was up at the north end of the park. The supposed dogman encounter or attack.
I mean, there's so many stories out of there,
Yeah.
and I don't doubt anybody's story. Based on shit that I've seen in my life, but just personal experience, I didn't have them. I didn't have one there.
I didn't either.
I mean, there was that one time that Maya and I were in the pop-up, and we both heard something walking back there. It was probably a deer.
Yeah, because deers would go up that ridge. Behind
yeah.
us. Yeah.
They go down that little gully and up the ridge.
I was there 8 days. You guys were there, what, 3? Well, Barry was there maybe a day and a half.
I think I was there for 4. I think 3 or 4. I don't know.
That was a good time.
I do want to
Hey,
go back.
Jeff, what's up, man? Pine Island Research. Good to see you. Brown Springs, when I met Gary there, we heard, the only thing I heard was there was these coyotes that went off, but just before the coyotes went off,
y'all heard
something went off first, and it was like, I want to say it was subtle, but I heard it, but I couldn't tell you what it sounded like. I remember asking him, dude, did you just hear that before those coyotes went off? That there was something right before it? He was like, yeah, man. I would like to explore that cemetery again, but the whole area is just sketchy as fuck. I mean, it's got a reputation.
the people.
Yeah. It's the people that
Well,
that you got to worry about.
Tex did a live from there just last month or so ago, probably a couple months by now, but it was like 1 a.m. They were walking around the cemetery and they came upon what looked like someone had made an altar, and that was sketchy and creepy. And it was photos of, some random people. And yeah, it's stuff like that kind of makes me nervous. It's funny that paranormal, Bigfoot, whatever's out there, I'm not so nervous. It's people that I worry about.
Well, he had said that they were there and the cops surrounded them because they were supposedly there was like a coven of witches or some like
Papa
cultists that were doing shit out there, rituals or whatever, and that's who they were looking for. So Tex got they got questioned and shit. I mean, it all turned out fine, but it's just a sketchy place. What's up, Papa? When are you guys hooking up with?
I guess he doesn't have to travel too far.
No, probably not.
He's probably waiting for them to get there.
Papa's going to be part of that outing we talked about earlier over in Mount St. Helens with Nikki and Jen and a bunch of other people. Michael Haywood said, I knew a ventriloquist that could talk out of his ass.
He said his breath was really bad.
Yeah.
Papa says we're leaving Friday morning.
Oh, okay. You're just going to do the weekend? Because I know it's like a 5-day thing. Give Nana our love. You guys have fun, man. You guys,
Sure.
that should
Be safe.
be really cool. And I'll be saying the same thing 2 nights from now. You know, no, it's like a countdown.
All right. NAC says you couldn't pay me to camp next to a volcano.
No, that's Northwoods Cryptid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misread that. Maybe I should hold my phone closer.
She just
Sorry.
saw like word with
I saw the
N,
N.
and then the C. It's
and
like,
ran
oh.
with it.
He says we're not long-term campers. Just kidding. You couldn't pay me to camp next to a volcano. Well, the chances of that one going off again anytime soon is
My luck. If I was camping.
Right. Papa says Nana's a Bigfoot magnet. I don't know about bringing her to Mount St. Helens.
Right. Keep her close. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Somehow, I truly believe Nana can handle her own. Right?
Indeed. What else? So yeah, guys, if anybody wants to pop on, please click on that link. Come hang out with us,
Hey, Harold.
chat, and just, you know, some bullshit. Otherwise, you're going to listen to us two babble on and on all night
Right.
with no direction.
None ever.
It'll be fun. Well, you know, but that's the great thing about this is it's organic and it's, you know,
Right.
it rolls the way it rolls, you know.
Could you see us rehearsing something?
I can't even take notes. Like I refuse because
I have no memory, so I couldn't remember what to say.
it's like Central Florida. Where's Matt? He's got stick-it notes all over his
Post-it
computer
notes,
right now.
yeah.
Harold Dent, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I've seen videos from, you know, people hiking Mount St. Helens and getting up to the crater and on the,
Excuse me.
I guess it's the west side because I don't know. I think the crater blew out on the east side. I could be wrong, but anyway,
I don't remember.
and you know,
No, I think you're right.
people did these videos of, you know, hiking up there. It's cool as hell, you know, but yeah, you see the pictures. I mean, everybody's seen the videos of, you know, when it blew.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's and stories from that area. I mean, what's up to eight canyons up there?
Yeah.
Stories of the, I don't know if it was the Army National Guard or the Army going in and retrieving bodies. You know, they had all the dead elk and dead deer and apparently dead Bigfoot. That's interesting area. Have fun.
No, Harold, I think it's the other way around.
No, we keep each other out of trouble.
I need a stand.
Every day. It's funny because most people don't like. I mean, most people know that like
But not everybody
we live
knows.
together, guys. So I mean, like really, here's my hand in front of her camera. Where is it? There it is.
This is
We're
like-
sitting directly across from one another. And yeah, no, I'm not one to get in trouble anyway, but
me either.
we have fun. We don't cause trouble. I'm not saying we couldn't,
Right?
but
Try to behave. Too tired.
what up, Chuck? Howling Underdog Films. Good to see you. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. See, I always called him Charlie, and he's like,
know.
"Oh, you can call me Chuck."
Oh,
And I'm like, like I guess he prefers Chuck.
I've always called him Charlie.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, Charlie.
So Miss Dill says, "Be the third wheel on this trippy tricycle." hit that
That was good.
hit that link. Come join us. Oh, geez. I was 10 miles away from Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines a month before it erupted back in 1991.
I'm checking out the Sasquatch on the mammoth.
The what?
The thumbnail that you just pulled up for Northwoods. It was
Oh.
it's a Sasquatch.
Geez, I'm way behind. When you get into a certain age, getting in trouble just takes too much energy.
That is right. It does.
It doesn't take. I mean, I don't know. I don't go out looking for it.
No, I don't have to.
It just finds her. It's like knocking at the door. No, you're in there. Mr. Fritz is awfully frisky after that doctor's appointment. Oh, shit. Not feeling well, just been keeping busy. Yeah,
Kind of sounds like me.
yeah. I just get tired. I think it's from the heat.
Yeah.
I have to stay hydrated. Yeah, that's just what's been wearing me out. By like 3 o'clock, I'm ready for a nap.
Two.
But I'm usually stuck on a dock.
Shit, half the time by 11, I'm ready for a nap.
Pat says, I bet I have not gone out drinking at a club bar in over 15 years. Don't miss that crap.
No, we don't drink, but
We'll go out.
We went out to a bar the other night for karaoke. Had a pizza. He sang a song. He drops the mic and we leave.
Sort of.
Somebody blew a whistle. Did you hear that? It sounded like a whistle towards the end of you singing. I was like, I video every time he sings. So I like jerk when you see my phone jerk over to the right. So I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Somebody had a whistle. Maybe it was there was a birthday party there that night too. Maybe it was part of that, but yeah. No, I just like seeing people's reaction when he starts singing. The minute he starts singing, everybody's like, "Oh shit!"
Well, it's good to see you're here, Charlie. Glad you stopped in. Feel better, man. Yeah, it was weird. Like I felt good going into the bar and everything, and started singing. It just sounded weird.
You sounded like you didn't feel good, but you had kind of complained a little bit earlier in the day that you were feeling like you were fighting something coming on. But I heard it when you started singing. Oh.
I heard it. I was like, what is wrong? Because I sat down at the bar and like belted out a note or two just to see if I was in like. And I was like, no, okay, I got this, and get up there, and it was just weird. I thought it was the microphone.
It still sounded good. Nobody knew any difference.
No, that's true. Yes, Val is correct. Stop by Thursday night, Underdog. We'll be here.
Sure will.
Feel better.
Rest. It's okay to rest. I have a hard time with that.
If you want to talk, bro, you know how to get in touch with me. Email me. You said you needed the word needed some friendly faces and voice today. So if you need anybody to talk to, just hit me up. So. What are we at? 34 people. It's already 47 minutes into this.
Wow.
So yeah, I got to hop on Google Earth because since we moved to this area, we are in Central Florida, about as central as you can get. I haven't looked to see what's near us as far as woods, and I know Ocala is not that far.
I want to see what's right across the street. I want to see what's across.
Not too much because you have all those neighborhoods. So
yeah, but that patch of woods that's right across the dock from the boat ramp where we fish at, I want to see how thick those.
How deep it is.
Yeah.
There are some funky noises that come in.
Right?
They're bird noises, but it's cool.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell was that? But it's a bird.
So you think. No, when I was down on the pier, I went to the right. There's a long pier that runs along the parking lot. I'm on that dock, and as I kept walking down, I kept hearing twigs break, going through, just kind of following me down. It'd get quiet, but then if that bird in the water, like you said, probably was a bird.
What's funny is right across the street from where we fish. There's we're fishing. There's a boat ramp. There's 3 boat ramps for whatever there is. But across and diagonal, there's a skate park. So every once in a while, you'll hear the board hitting the concrete,
slam,
and then you'll hear the guy somebody scream.
Agonizing.
It's like, well, that's the sound of pain.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're wiping out their failed tricks.
I'm so into fishing, I
they're
didn't pay
slamming
attention.
into.
I'm like, oh, that's what that is, and I start cracking up laughing.
And she's close to it. She's 100 yards away from it.
Oblivious. I mean, I knew that.
And you hear these guys
on.
oh, every once in a while.
It almost sounded like they were cheering for each other.
Oh no, that was agony.
Once he said that, I started laughing.
That's the sound
of
bones breaking.
God. I was fishing.
As long as the bird doesn't sound like it's 900 pounds, it's okay.
Right.
I'll tell you what, when I was at Richie's and those barred owls went off, they sounded, I was convinced they were not owls. That's how loud they were. I was just, and I had recorded, I played some of it. That was just crazy. I was on the phone with her and I'm like, do you hear this shit? No, I said that into the mic.
Yeah.
Because I recorded it and it was just bizarre. It was so loud. And then I looked up, I finally had to look up twice what a barred owl sounds like, because the first one, it wasn't what I heard. And then the second recording I found, it was, and I was like, oh shit, man. I was convinced it was something out there.
Harold said, let's go Bigfoot researching in Ocala sometime soon.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Where's she?
right here, beside me.
That's Lucy. She's probably got to go out and pee. I believe she has a possibly kidney disease. I got to get her to a vet, but she's drinking a lot of water, she's peeing a lot, and she's lost a lot of weight. And she eats, it's, I thought worms. I'm looking up all these different, possibilities of what's going on with her, and it's pointing to kidney disease. But I'm gonna get her to the vet. She's not complaining. She's not in pain. She's she's just as active as ever, if not more.
I come home and she's bouncing around like a puppy.
But she's lost too much weight. And all the moving and just being busy, you don't pay attention,
Yeah, but she's kind
And
of
one
lost
day I
weight.
looked at her, I was like,
Quick.
whoa, what
Like,
the hell?
she's lost weight fast.
Could be diabetes, Papa. But there's Cushing's disease. I don't know what that is, but they put out all these possibilities, and kidney disease sounded because she's peeing so much and drinking so much, and with kidney disease you get weight loss as well, and I'm assuming, I guess, it would happen with diabetes as well. But I'll find out. I'm gonna probably this week. No, definitely this week. I'll get her to a vet.
Sandra Piper.
Hey,
Good to
Sandra.
see ya.
What else? What were we talking about before that? Dog. Oh, Harold wanting to go to Ocala. Yeah, man. My email's on my channel. Look in the about. It's monstermogion@gmail.com. Where is it? Here we go. Hit me up, man. My best time, I don't know what kind of free time people have. I'm going to do a day trip is during the week. I work weekends. I put in 12-hour days, so I'm just not available on weekends.
That's funny, Harold. I get my 22 days in August. He gets 22 days of vacation starting September 7th. I get 22 days starting August. I don't know what day. It's the second week. My chat just,
Yeah, I'll definitely. I'd take a ride up to Ocala. I haven't
it's
been
not
up there.
that far.
No, I haven't been up there yet.
Ocala's big. The forest is huge. Alexandra Springs right now is closed because of a gator. A snorkeler got bit by a gator, so they shut the park down until they can track it, I guess. Like, just one,
I've been seeing some big gators down by my dock.
Well, they're saying it's anywhere from 10 to 12 feet, the
That's
one
a
they're
big-
looking for in
that's a
Alexandra
big gator.
Springs. For them to shut down a state park, yeah.
Well, there was an attack, so I mean, it
Well,
makes sense. But
The guy was in an area that he wasn't supposed to be. He had no business being in.
he was
Because they have it.
He was playing gator bait,
Yeah, pretty much.
so he deserved it.
Well,
Nah,
I
you
don't-
know.
yeah. I know what you mean.
Quit poking the gator, man. Robert Denduven, welcome.
Yeah, Judy, Ocala is cool. I've hiked through there many, many times years ago, but Done a lot of hiking, camping out there. Some good spots there. And so many more that I still want to check out.
I mean, I've been down to the Glades, but I haven't been into the Glades. You know, it's one of those where you drive by, you have lunch down at some place, and you get gator bites, and you go home. But didn't explore down there. I'd like to check out the Glades. Green Swamp, Ocala,
Keys.
Mayaca.
You haven't been to the Keys?
No, I haven't been to the Keys yet either. There's a lot to do in this state.
So much.
I'll wait till the winter. It's too fucking hot now.
I know, right? It's brutal.
It's like hell with humidity.
Times a trillion.
Hey, Donald Fuller. All right, guys. Seems no one wants to hang out tonight.
Right?
I dropped my lighter.
There's one
Take
right
yours.
there. Sorry, I got another.
I bet.
I do. See?
She steals all my lighters. She
He's
is
probably got one in his pocket
she is
right
a
now.
Klepto. No, I don't. I do not. I dropped it. No, that's two I dropped. What? Anyway,
I got one in my pocket too.
I don't have any in my
No, I
pocket.
said I do.
She is just like
Shut up.
every lighter's hers. You know, it's like,
No, it's not. I put
if
them
it's
down.
around there, it's getting
I
picked
put
up
them down.
and pocketed. And there's been some days I'd like look for a lighter.
I'm gonna
Fuck,
let
she's
her
got
out.
all the lighters. Find them in the washing machine. You
Yes.
take her out.
Yeah, I'll let her.
All right, Stevie's gonna take out Lucy. Thank you. Yeah, I had an airboat come through today in our backyard and spray for. I showed you the video earlier. They just, I mean, the way they sprayed these weeds was like, it looked like a gas pump. You know, they're on an airboat and they're spraying this shit off the side of it. And the fans are facing my house. And I like just got the fuck out of Dodge. I came back inside. I'm like, I want to be outside if that shit's gonna be blowing around. And it's this weed killer they called it Rodeo. And apparently it doesn't affect wildlife as far as, you know, it kills the plants, it kills the root balls, it takes weeks. But it doesn't affect the fish, the turtles, the gators, all the, you know, but you're destroying their habitat. You know, they hang out here because of that. There's so many. It's like a nursery with all these weeds and everything. I see thousands of fish, minnows, shiners, whatever, and turtles, and you know, in that little spot that I filmed where the gator was today, one turtle will show up. He'll battle because I feed the fish. And I can't help it if the gators eat food. But the turtles eat it too. And all of a sudden you'll see like 6, 7, 8 turtles show up. It's like, ooh, what the hell? But if they get rid of all it's not Agent Orange, dude. Yeah, that was a defoliage. That was, you know, well, we know what it did and what it you know, but that was like an instant defoliage. My uncle had cancer from Agent Orange from Vietnam. He passed. Oh yeah, Judy, and the thing was like back in the day, it was DDT. Was, you know, was it DDT? Yeah, was that major chemical that was fucking with the eagle population because the eagles were consuming it somehow through the water or whatever, but it was causing their eggs to be really fragile, and they wouldn't make it to term. Like they wouldn't incubate because they crack. It was either fragile or too soft. I think it was too fragile, or it was too thin. The shell was too thin, and that was all from DDT. And they banned that a long time ago. But look at what's up with Roundup. This is shit you're putting in your yard, and there's lawsuits because of it's caused cancer. We're just, we're killing each other, or we're being killed, or whatever. We eat shit we shouldn't. We expose ourselves to shit we shouldn't. But it's almost impossible not to. I'm not saying you can't eat well, but shit in our environment is just fucked. Heptatcha? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. What's the worst? They always say chemical. Yeah, they always say chemicals are safe. Getting over one that gets cancer or something, just like the jab. The jab. Sorry, looked like an O. Yeah, no, I was this neighbor I met today. He was going on and on, saying he's battling kidney cancer, and don't drink the water here. And there's other people in the park that have kidney cancer, or these days everybody has cancer. It's crazy. You would think there would be a cure by now, but just too much money in it.
Who says there's not?
Huh?
I said, who says there's not?
No, there's too much money. Yeah, if there is a cure, it's under lock and key.
Yeah, because
Big pharma.
It's not good for business.
Yeah. It's not good for business. Nope. What the hell is... We have Gen X in our water. Hey, Tina, by the way. We have Gen X in our water here in North Carolina. Now it's airborne. What is Gen X? Besides Gen X, Generation X. What the hell is that? That's why we don't eat fish out of the... Yeah, well, look at shit. They've been, mercury, heavy metals in the water. Monsanto is the devil. Roundup has caused way too many deaths. Judy said both my parents had cancer. Both of mine died of cancer. My mom died in 93 at 52 years old. I mean, such a shame. Every growing operation used Roundup.
Probably still do to some extent.
Crazy about that mercury. Feed me them fish. It's a Alan Jackson reference. Didn't think I'd know that, Mr. Haywood, did you? Yeah, but Bobby says everything we eat has been contaminated with some poison. Yeah, now with the GMOs and they're putting the shit in corn and shit in all the products. It's that like they're engineering crops. They're not growing them. They're fucking. It's like a science experiment. Exactly. You know, with chemo and all that shit, they're trying to kill you without killing you.
Yep.
You know, you're lucky you survived that shit. And prayers and congratulations to everybody who has. Jake the Snake.
Well, it's because if you scroll back, Donna Fuller said, wasn't that Jake the Snake's killer move, DDT?
No, that was Diamond Dallas Page.
I'm surprised Danny didn't answer that one.
Or he did DDP. Diamond Dallas Page. No, his was what was shit? Diamond Cutter or some shit like that. But somebody did have a finishing move. It was DDT. Or DDP, whatever it was. The Diamond Cutter was Diamond Dallas Page. I think the DDT was all that was like a reverse neck breaker. Sorry, I used to be a wrestling nerd.
Used to?
Used to. I haven't watched wrestling in ages. I've been to a few events. Went to a SummerSlam, went to a Monday Night Raw, went to some other shit. DDP, DDT,
LSD.
LSD, THC.
Right. HBO. Michael, you're nuts.
My mom refused chemo when she was diagnosed with cancer.
Donald said PCB.
Yeah, but I mean, the survival rate is so much better than it was with cancer. But it should be 100%, and they should just be able to eradicate it completely.
Northwoods Cryptid.
CDC.
SummerSlam. That's when I tell all kinds of stories about my ex.
It's like every other day, isn't it?
Right?
Every other chat I'm in, he's like,
Settle down, Michael. AOL, LOL.
oh hell.
OL. What's funny is I can hear him saying that.
Yeah.
And then laughing, that laugh.
That infectious,
Oh my goodness.
contagious laugh.
Yes.
I actually had his laugh. Like he had left a voicemail. We were talking.
I said
one
I want
day,
to make it a ringtone.
and-
I do.
I have his laugh somewhere. I have to
I'm
find
pretty
it.
sure I have it too. Probably a couple times. They're still going with the 3-letter. Papa, that was good. The obvious. WTF.
The MIB told me several alien species were going to give us technology, and they changed their mind when they saw wrestling. So yeah, guys, I've posted the link. Dill's posted the link.
Many times.
Post it one more time. Hopefully, I know it's the right link because I copied it. It's just like 3 people sitting in some last week's.
Hello.
Where's everybody? It's got me wondering, but now I'm going to copy it again because I know I copied it. And repost it.
Bye, Stu. Good to see you.
What's up, Stu? else? I'm sure I missed somebody. We got 51 watching. What time is it? 10:10. Who went off the air? Welcome, everybody. Good to see everybody. For all those of you that showed up, if you got something you want to talk about, you want to join us, the link is in chat. Click on that link. Come hang out. You got a story you want to tell? You had a bad day? Whatever.
Had a good day.
Yeah, good days are good too. I think I'd rather hear more about a good day than a bad day, but either way.
Right.
So whatever's on your mind. I'm sorry, man. 3-day chemo session started shutting down my mom's kidneys. In fall of 2018, she died 2 months after having had her third chemo treatment by 9/15/18. September 15th. My mom died on August 15th of 93. Sorry about your loss, man. I heard a new way to get into ketosis. Eat nothing but sardines for 72 hours, black coffee, tea, or water.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be a cleansing. You'll either vomit or poop everything.
Oh,
Oof.
oh, but ooh,
That's harsh.
the smell. Smell like a goddamn walrus.
Jason,
You know that fish.
Jason, Jen and I are going to Mason Jar Friday night for all you can eat fish.
Ahem. What time we going? What time should we meet there? Yeah, I like their menu. I think the weekends they do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or they do a all you can eat chicken, fried chicken. One of the days, it's like a home cooking thing menu. So I'm down for that. But like home cooking, they serve like liver and onions, chicken livers, but I don't touch that crap. I use it for bait, but I don't eat it.
6-ish.
Six-ish. It's Friday? Yeah. I gotta see what my reservations look like. No, I'm serious because I think I have an afternoon reservation. I probably won't be back until 7. So you enjoy, I'll meet you there.
The Mason Jar.
Yeah, it's in. Is it in Omatilla or where? I'm not even clueless.
Not sure. Where is it, Jay?
Just look up the Mason Jar. In Lake County.
Umatilla.
Is it Umatilla? Okay. Or Umatilla, or however you pronounce it.
Uma.
Tilla.
Umatilla.
Has anyone ever heard a walrus whistle?
I feel like there's a joke
No,
behind that.
I just think I have. Not in person, but it sounds familiar. It's all good, Raptor. Muggs, I apologize for the other night. I did not conduct myself in the right format. I protective children, especially on the internet. It happened to my family. I'm sorry about that, dude. But no, I get it, and it's all good, you know. And I'm sorry that happened to anybody in your family, you know. So I understand your passion or your, you know, about it.
Michael said no, serious.
You, Matilda. Why did that? What happened?
Done it again.
Pushed the wrong button.
Maybe the last time he said it. Probably the first.
Won't click. Now everything's like freezing up all of a sudden.
Yeah, they kind of freeze.
Like, sub, and blah blah blah. And if you do sub, hit that notification button so you do get notified whenever we go live or if we put out some shorts. You know what's funny with all this nature, and I haven't put out a short in a while. Last short I think I put out was of a bunch of guys jumping out of a perfectly good airplane and landing in a lake.
Mm-hmm.
All you can eat fried chicken. I put that place out of business. Yeah, I think that's on Saturdays or Sundays at this place. Yeah. You get like all you can eat chicken, or on Fridays it's all you can eat fish and 3 sides. So they have like some good sides, mac and cheese, you know, all cooked, probably greens, and I'm looking forward to it.
See, but it almost seems like a waste for me. All you can eat is, for me, is like barely a plate. I get full too fast.
Is that because you eat too fast, or is it just?
No. I don't eat fast.
I don't know. I'm just, no, you don't. I eat. I'm shit.
I look over and you inhaled your food.
I could give. Like tonight, I made a plate, and I know she eats like a bird, but I give her, you know, I get a good portion.
I think he does that just to see.
What?
You load my plate up just to see.
Well, but I eat twice as much, probably, and I'm finished first.
You're always finished first. And I start
And she starts first. Because I always make her plate, put it down, and then I'll do my...
Fiddling around.
And then I'll sit down and eat. But
you sit down and eat, I take a couple bites, I look, and your shit's gone. I'm like, what the hell? Even vacuum.
Jay says if you go away from the mason jar hungry, it's your own fault.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be a problem. I think my problem is getting full too quickly. Not being able to eat a whole lot for all you can eat. It's almost not worth it for me.
Well, it's different than a buffet because you know you're going to eat a lot of the same thing.
Right.
With that, oh, you can eat. So you can pace
I can eat a lot of
yourself in a
fish,
buffet
probably.
too, but
I could probably eat a lot of fish. Just depends on the sides that go with it. I can get heavy sides.
and that's probably what they offer is fried shit, you know, hush puppies,
Yeah,
shit that
mac
fills
and
out.
cheese and whatever. Ooh, hush puppies.
Bobby says we all have a nickname. What's up, Stu? Who's there? How are you? You hear us all right?
Me?
Yes. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, yeah. I can't see it on the chat. So tell chat they'll have to wait.
Who will have to wait?
The chat.
So chat.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if you can't hear me, I'll learn to whistle.
No, we can hear you.
We can
I
hear
just think there's a delay because of the distance, you know.
you. Stu, where are you?
I'm in England, mate.
How are things
Is
over there?
Is Mr. Lee in chat?
No, I haven't seen him yet.
What? Where the fuck is he then? He's
I
the
don't
main moderator of this channel.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's just busy, or I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I hope he's okay now, yeah. Right. The reason I've come on to chat today is because I'm going to ask the chat and yourselves a question.
Shoot.
I've asked it in chat, I've written it in chat a few times, and nobody's come back with a reasonable answer.
Okay.
Right. I'm not a flat earther, but I know we don't live on a spinning ball. That's what I said.
Okay.
That's the groomer question. Right. Why the reason I'm called Fly by Stu is because I was involved with aviation for 10 years.
Okay.
I used to fly a paramotor. Right. And I understood by flying a paramotor that there were certain things that we learned at school that didn't add up. Why is aviation worked out in feet? When you run an airplane and you fly a certain distance from the surface of the earth to where you are flying it, it's worked out in feet. Like, oh, we're flying at 36,000 feet. 36,000 feet is only 5-6 miles up. Yeah?
Okay.
How many feet in a mile?
4,000 something, 4,400. I don't recall.
If you go to Google and Google that, it'll tell you, I think it's 5,000 something miles. Right?
Okay.
5,000 something feet per mile, right? So what I'm saying to you is, when you are walking or driving to a certain distance, from here to London, in my country, it's a 4-hour drive. It's about 350 miles, right?
Okay.
If it was 350 miles up, it's a long way. For me to travel 5 miles on land, it takes an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're going up, aviation-wise, why is it worked out in feet? Can't work it out. But I know why it is. We're restricted under a firmament, mate.
We're restricted under what?
You know what a firmament is, don't you?
I'm not sure I'm following you. $5,280 feet is a mile, according to this.
Yeah. But why is aviation worked out in feet and not in miles? That's what the big question is.
Yeah, but normally it's just altitude is in miles, not distance. Is in feet. not distance. You know what I mean? It's altitude. They always measure in feet. I don't know why.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is it's a delusion in the sense that 36,000 feet is bigger than 5 miles. Yeah? You understand?
I don't know that it's an illusion. It's just it sounds more.
It's like when, right, Moggs, you live in Arizona. You're brought in Arizona. Pardon?
Go ahead.
People say that you say you were born in Arizona, right?
Okay.
And then you've got Moggs you've got Stevie B who lives in Florida. If they say, oh, that Stevie B lives from you, she lives like 300 miles away, right? It might be more than that, I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is, if you worked it out in feet, it'd be like a lot more feet than it is miles, yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's just, well, obviously, but it's still the same distance.
Just,
It's just measured differently.
yeah, it's same distance, but what I'm getting to you is why is aviation worked out in feet
I don't
and
know.
not in miles? Why? Is it because we ain't got that many miles above our heads to play in?
Well, I mean, we can only go so high in our atmosphere until we leave it. So what's the cap at that? 80,000 feet, 100,000 feet? You know, I don't know why they do it. You know, mountains are measured in feet. It's all about the altitude that they measure in feet.
The reason, right? For me, the reason you've got only certain altitude is because all the trees and plants are on our level, and they kick out what we breathe. Yeah,
Sure.
is that true?
Yeah, plants make oxygen.
Yes. And they're about burning them all and doing away with us because they want net zero. They want net zero, so we can't breathe. Yeah.
Oh, as far as altitude, you can't breathe at a certain altitude. I'm not sure what net zero what he means. I feel like I'm having trouble following you. Honestly, because it's more precise measurements.
Oh, give up, Donald. Donald Fuller, man, you ain't a clue, man. You ain't a clue what's going on. Right.
Pine Alley Research just said our nighttime halo jumps would jump from 30 to 35,000 feet and open shoots at 1,000 feet.
Well, it's the halo is high altitude, low opening, I should say.
Or spelled J. Sorry.
Mr. Or I don't know if you can see that, Stu. Jay said most of us can't count, but he spelt the word wrong, so he can't spell either.
No, but I don't understand why, on a national scale, that aviation is worked out in feet, and of a land with kilometers or miles or whatever. In a mile, there's 520 odd feet, whatever. 5,020 odd feet in a mile. When you're going
Yeah.
up, it's worked out in feet. So I have flew it 500 feet. I flew it a mile up. A mile up, right? When you look down, it looks like a quilt. You know, like a mishmash quilt of
Mm.
shit. But what I'm saying to you is, 10 mile up, I've never flown. I've never flown at 10 mile up.
Well, that's what is that?
Because it's,
50,000.
I mean, I was in an open cockpit, and the air quality had been very thin.
Sure.
So any day, what I'm saying to you is I asked my buddy about this same thing who I used to fly with, and I said to him, I says, why is air acceleration worked out in feet? Why? Is it to make the numbers very big? I don't know. If you look in Bible, like all your people do, you've got the firmament at a certain elevation. And this is going back to flat earth business. It's nothing to do with flat earth in my business. I know we don't live on a spinning ball. And if you do, fair play. That's up to you. But it's like this. The spinning ball and that moon landing business, what happened in your country, is a load of bollocks.
Okay. So but you're not a flat earther. So what do we live on?
Well, whatever we live on, it don't matter what we live on, do we? As long as we know we don't live on a spinning ball.
I don't know.
A spinning ball, I don't think my boat. Right? All the star constellations every year in, year out, it's same. If we're on a spinning ball traveling through space at 1,000,000 miles an hour, whatever, all the star constellations same every year. What you do? I don't.
Well, because we're in an
Look at Stevie's face. I love her.
orbit.
Oh, I'm
Stevie!
reading chat.
Are you on it, love?
I'm reading chat. I was looking at what they were talking
You're
about.
frozen on this side.
Oh, I
Oh.
can't help that.
No, I can't either.
So
Why is
you-
our signal so low?
I don't know.
That's weird. Yeah, no, on my screen it says it's got a low signal, but it shouldn't. I'm 5 feet away from the modem.
I'm all right, me.
Signal, so that's probably. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's see. I gotta catch up with some.
No, they were talking about how they don't teach cursive in school anymore.
Really?
They don't. They stopped that years ago. They don't teach children cursive in school.
Why?
It's not necessary. As long as they can write their name, then they're fine. I'm not saying it's right. You're looking at me like I made the decision.
I didn't know they didn't
Yeah, they
teach
stopped
cursive.
that right after. It was a few years ago. So,
Proper handwriting. They don't teach.
no,
I bet they teach typing still though.
no,
It's called computer. You know.
Computer. they don't even teach
You don't
computers.
have to because
Everybody
kids
knows.
go. Yeah, by the time you're
Yeah,
3, they
They
can
already
type
know. They're expected
Kids
to
can-
know by
Mom,
kindergarten.
type novel. Yes, sir.
Muggs, are you still in Florida?
I am.
We are.
Right, that's good.
Stevie
good.
and I live.
Warmer climes, mate. Can't beat them warmer climes, you know.
Can't beat what?
You can't beat the warmer climates.
No, it's warm. It's definitely warm. But
There
it's
you doing all
humid.
day down there, yeah. You've got a job on that down there, you do right. Stay where you are, mate.
No, I'm gonna stick around for a while. I just bought a place, so I think I'm pretty committed.
Yeah.
Or I should be committed. I'm not sure which one. Guys, I just posted the link in chat. If you want to join us, please hop on. Where are we at? Jeez, this show is flying by.
It is.
What's the standard for signatures now? An X? Good question, Donald. And I've seen people use an X.
Scribbles. You know, I see it on the credit card
Oh yeah, people's
machine for signatures.
signatures are outrageous.
They just scribble a line, squiggly lines.
When I check out,
and get some ice cream, I think.
what's that?
Might nip out and get some ice cream.
Ice cream, real ice
Yes.
cream. Jay says it's more than warm here.
Yeah.
It's downright hot. I will bring back cursive in schools and ban Common Core. Make schools great again. Yeah, that's the other thing. Was the Common Core math? That is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard of. You're making someone work harder
to come to the same
fucking answer of 5 + 1 = 6, but you got to figure out how you got 5 and what I don't even know how it works. If somebody said do a Common Core math problem, I couldn't.
No,
I don't have to.
Stevie B,
sir.
can you hear me? Stevie B, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How are you dealing with your new pins?
Good. Doing good.
So
Get
can you do a song and a dance now, yeah?
Working on it. good. It's
Hey.
every day is an adjustment. But
I respect everything you've done because what you've done is amazing.
thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of adjustments, I got Loctite somewhere around here today. I gotta
Thank God.
I gotta adjust her foot or her leg. Loosened up.
Amazing lady.
She is.
Amazing lady.
She's a trooper. She's a soldier. It's better than a trooper. That mom says, Stu, you got to speak coherently. I can't understand what's going on. You can't say
I'm
he's not
trying my
speaking.
best. I am trying my best, Batman. And what you want me to do? I can't believe I was born with a show stuck down my neck.
What's stuck down your neck?
A
I don't understand.
shoe. I had a shoe stuck down my neck when I was born. I can't talk right.
It was bad enough when I was in school when it wanted my time working me right out my math calculations that I could do in my head instead of giving me more complicated equations. Yeah, it's just, there was no fucking reason. I don't see any good excuse for core math. Like, the old math wasn't broken. Math is math. Is math. That was as simple as it can get. And they had to make it complicated. They just had to destroy our kids and take away. Do they still have music in schools? Fuck.
As an elective.
Guys, we have Jen and Nikki en route to wherever they're going. I guess they're Driving from the airport?
Yep,
Were you-
we're
Right
on
on.
the 5 headed down to Woodland.
Very cool.
That's cool.
I'm glad to see you got there safe.
How was your flight?
Yep, long. Both of our flights were very long, but
I bet.
we're happy we're
But-
together, and now the journey begins.
That's
So,
awesome. I'm pretty-
How long of a drive do you have?
How long do we have? Another hour? About, yeah.
That'll fly by. Stu. No, that's good. I'm glad to
Hello,
see you
Jen.
guys hooked up.
That's so cool.
Michael's
well,
like, it's daylight where they are. That's because they're on the other side of the country,
show
Bubba.
them where we're. Yeah, where are we?
Here, I'm gonna put you single screen.
Where are we?
Climbing.
Jeez, it looks like the room.
Almost at Mount Rainier.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Coming
Very
up
cool.
on the Mount Rainier exit, but yeah.
Hello, Nikki. Hello, Nikki.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Oh, that's very cool.
How you feeling, Jen?
Tired.
Mm,
I bet.
I've been up since 3 o'clock my time, or our time.
Time.
So
But yeah,
we did get to visit with Steve Anderson, though. Few scripted.
All right, on.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm kind of jealous of you guys. I think you're gonna have a great time.
I know, right?
Yep. It'll be a
Cool.
hot mess by the end of it too.
No doubt.
very cool.
Yeah, right, Bat Mom? She said, wow, they have awesome service, super clear.
Yeah. You guys came in really clear.
That's cool because we're moving. Oh, matter of fact, I'm moving too. Nikki's going for the speed limit record over here.
All right.
All right, on.
That's cool.
So now you guys are heading right now to the campground?
No, first we have a hotel room for tonight.
Okay.
And Thomas Steemer's gonna meet us at our hotel, and then we're gonna caravan in from there
Very
tomorrow.
cool.
Jay wants to know what's the temperature there.
70 degrees.
Wow.
Hope you brought a coat
Right.
or a pullover.
Oh yeah.
Mickey's got sleeves on.
No, pull over. Don't pull over. Just
Yeah, the temperature dropped significantly this week, so we're gonna be in the 70s, maybe 80s, but looks like
perfect weather.
Right.
Michael says students abducted. Must be in the bathroom. I hear him singing. Karen, welcome.
That mom wants to know what kind of phone do you have?
what kind of what?
Phone. The service is awesome. That's what she's getting at.
It is a Cricket Moto. It's a Motorola G Stylus 5G.
Wow. I don't know. I got a Motorola Pure G or something like that.
And this one's the Stylus G. Okay.
Raptor said, you two girls be safe on the road.
Will do. Where's Papa? When is he gonna arrive? Is he leaving over there pretty soon?
He said he's leaving Friday.
Friday morning, they're heading out.
What did he do Friday morning? Oh, but he's not that far. No, not far.
No, probably
5
not.
hours? Yeah, he's what? I don't know what his drive is, but He's probably gonna come from the other side. Big. I don't remember what his drive is. Oh, hang on. We have the see one. We go around the corner here. Nope, not gonna be able to see it. So I saw something that said Mount St. Helens Monument, so I thought, well, maybe.
Is it a pull off like a viewing place? What do you call that?
A viewing place.
Oh,
Maybe over there.
A viewing pull-off.
Ask a stupid question. Bobby says Cricket has pretty good service here in Lake County. Where are they headed? They're headed to Mount St. Helens. They're going to a camp out for the next 5 days.
Probably have no service. It'll save on battery life.
Right?
Right.
No, not having service sucks. When you're in a situation like that, as we found out a year ago.
When you're in a situation like that, but it is nice to disconnect for a couple days.
Yeah, but it's also good when you can connect, when you have the ability. Turning off your phone with
Yeah,
service is a thing, but
absolutely.
not having service is like,
You're preaching to the choir here with that, but no, I agree. But to me, I love being able to just, cut myself off for a couple days when I'm with everybody.
Right.
even at LBO, our service was like
Spotty.
sketchy as
God.
hell.
I remember I just walked like 3 steps towards the lake, and all of a sudden my phone starts ding, ding, ding. I was like,
Picked up
oh,
a
I stood
signal.
still. I didn't want to move a muscle because I knew if I just took one more step, I was going to lose the signal.
Jay wants to know, can they pull off and show us some scenery?
Jay, they ain't got time for that.
It looks like woods.
Mike,
Big trees. Trees
Michael.
and green things. A lot of trees.
Mr. Fritz loves a challenge.
It shows. Are you
Karen says, I love
showing
my
us?
mom.
Or are you showing us? I'm showing us. Oh, show out there. Just, all right, hang on. Just show. See if I can turn this around. Where's that? There it is.
Raptor, they're getting together. There's about, 13 of you that are going to be camping out?
Yeah, about.
So it's a get-together, not a conference.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
It's a little camp out. Papa's like, where have I seen these people?
Get those cars. Look.
Mr. Michael says, Mr. Fritz, don't ask people to pull off. Is the question, will there be anything live?
That's what I was
I
saying.
think, okay,
Here it is.
yeah.
Answer.
I'm sure they'll Nikki will come on live from there.
If she can, if she has a signal.
Oh yeah, provided there's a signal.
Yeah, whenever I can, I'll pull off for a little bit.
Oh, what did I do?
What did you do?
I didn't. We lost them, but I didn't do it. I don't think.
I don't believe you.
No, I
You just
didn't.
look guilty.
Oh. Guys, sorry about that. I don't think I did that because I was just putting it back to the main screen. I didn't click on any of the. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. But yeah, that was Nikki and Jen. They're heading towards Mount St. Helens on their 5-day adventure camp out. About 13 other people going, or
Sounds
13
very
total.
interesting. Sounds very interesting, Mox.
Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. You're going to get some reports of that, are you?
Chris, I see you backstage. I'm just not sure if you're gonna come up right now. Chris, you there?
Nice one. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put you backstage, Chris. If you can hear me. It's just a blank screen backstage. There's a name, but there's not a like they have it connected completely.
I think my internet's a bit crap because I can only see freeze the met. I've got you froze up and Stevie B froze up.
On what? The chat?
No, we're frozen right now.
Oh, I'm frozen.
On screen, yeah. On my phone.
I don't know why,
It's something to do with our internet tonight.
but I wonder. I think if your phone is on the
It's not. I
Wi-Fi,
checked.
my phone's on the Wi-Fi.
No,
Can everybody see me hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
How are you?
giving an
Hey,
update.
Chris. Hiya, Chris.
Hi,
What's that?
Steve.
How are you?
I'm
Did you
tired.
see your mum, huh?
Did you get to St. Louis?
Yeah, I got here.
You're there now?
You're there now?
Yeah,
How's your mum?
Good.
How's your mum?
she gonna get to come home tomorrow at 4, but in an ambulance. So
That's good, right?
I guess we had to call hospice in. It's been hell on my end,
Yeah, I'm sure.
but yeah. Well, I got $10
Good to see you,
and
Chris.
half a tank of gas. I'll make it. And thanks to everybody that's donated.
Yeah, I hope it helped.
It did. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're frozen on the screen, Mark. There you go.
I don't know why. I don't know why my signal is so low. I'm right next to my modem.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting like 2 hours sleep a night, so hopefully I can make it home without crashing. So
When are you headed back?
tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes right.
So try to get some sleep. You know,
Yeah,
you know, you-
Tired. They come there, wake her up, and of course, every little sound she makes, I'm up.
sure.
She cough, and I'm like, "You okay?" But I just wanted to give an update and thank everybody that donated. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Really do.
Well, I'm glad
We
you made it.
appreciate you, Chris, as well.
That's important.
Thank you, Stu. I appreciate it.
We do appreciate you, yeah? Every move you make, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody. So you don't know how much. I met another girl in St. Louis, and she has cancer, and she had breast cancer and had total mastectomy,
Mhm.
and she just lives right down the street from me
Oh,
on
wow.
the same road. Crazy,
You met her in St. Louis.
Yeah, I
that is.
met her in St. Louis, and we live not even 2 miles apart.
Small world.
Wow.
So that's wild, I had to go all the way to St. Louis to find that out.
But if you didn't go, you wouldn't know.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. And I'm glad I came. So
Yeah, I'm thrilled that you made it there.
I'm
That's
just
important.
tired.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Go on then, Chris, how's your mum?
Huh?
How is your mum?
She gets to come home hopefully tomorrow.
Brilliant, brilliant. Let's hope she does. And you can look after yours then. And that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still sending prayers, Chris.
Yes, indeed.
I appreciate it. I'm just tired.
Well, you should definitely try to get some sleep.
You should take advantage of the time.
Yeah.
Put your mind to rest and let you do the same.
But I just wanted to give you all an update and thank everybody.
No, we appreciate it. Absolutely. And you're welcome.
Awesome.
Very welcome.
Miguel.
I'll get off here. I'm gonna start crying, so I'm trying to not cry in front of my mom. And it's hard, you know. So
Good night, Jay. I'll talk to you soon. We'll go out Friday night.
thank you, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.
All right,
All right, Chris, hang in there. Get some sleep, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Prayers.
Prayers.
Bye.
All right.
Papa, that sounds like a plan.
What is
William.
So his daughter-in-law just gave him some killer. He says, guess I'll get stupid and kill the thing,
that? Indeed. A few brain cells while you're at it.
right?
Chris, I don't know if you can still hear this. Batmom says, Chris, I'm only a few hours from you. If you need anything, please let me know. So hopefully Chris is still listening. Thank you for that, Tessa. Really.
Batman. What a guy. Are you still dealing with alligators over there in Moggs or what?
Well, they live here. I mean, they're here. So, yeah, I mean, they don't bother me. I don't bother them.
You don't go paddling in the same pond as them then, do you?
No, you don't swim in the water out here.
Nah, I bet you don't know. I won't be swimming in any water there, occupying. No.
Nope. Miss Dill says, leave a like, subscribe, and share for the love of Mogs.
It's not footlug of me, Moggs, I tell you. Right, I'm going to shoot out. I'll catch you later. I'll see you in chat. Later.
Flu.
So good to see you.
Stu, it was great to see you. Thank you. Bye-bye, Stu, everybody. Coming all the way across the pond from England. That mom says sometimes it's just nice to have someone to be there when you're going through hard times, tough times. You're right.
That is so
It
true.
is. And that's kind of what we're about here, you know. If anybody needs anything, we try to help out.
Rob S., good to see you.
Hey, Rob. You made it right at the end.
Right at the end. Wow.
But right on, we got 50 watching. I feel bad for going off the air. For 2 hours, I'm spent. That mom says, fly by
I know,
Stu.
I just read it.
I wish I could understand what you said.
She said, bye, Stu.
Papa says, we swim in the water around here for a few seconds. It'll freeze you.
Swim in the water around here for a few seconds.
That's like
Might be the last thing you do.
when me and my dad went to Horseshoe Bend on the Colorado River, and we camped, and it was hot as fuck out. I mean, it was 98 degrees, but then you get in the water, like you almost couldn't. It was like 40 degrees, the water, because it's coming. You know, it's Colorado River. It's coming from the bottom of the dam, 9 miles up, and it was just. You wanted to cool off, but it was for a few seconds. You just jumped in and got the hell out. 5 minutes later, you were completely dry. But yeah,
I have a hard time swimming in the springs here because it's 72 degrees. I mean, I know that doesn't sound very cold, but when you're outside and it's 100, you jump into that. It
Yeah, but
takes
then once
my
once your
breath.
body acclimates to that, you're like, this is awesome. You guys could have been here during my serial killer raccoon ordeal, but no. Y'all forgot about swimming around those deadly manatees.
I think my biggest fear of them are they're so huge, you get squished. You know, just
They are big animals,
they're monstrous.
but I think they're gentle giants. I mean, but yeah, we accidentally hooked into one that one day.
You.
Yeah, and luckily I got
Did you say
everything. I didn't do it on purpose.
Well, I didn't do it at all.
Easy there, gator catcher.
Oh,
She hooked
yeah.
into a
I
gator by
caught a
accident.
little baby gator. You land a big.
I didn't land shit. I just
Well,
happened
yeah.
to
Yeah.
hook into one by accident. Buzzard's Roost's name is all over Arkansas. Yeah, there is a place in Arkansas, I believe, called Buzzard's Roost, but he's from East Texas, and haven't heard anything. Unfortunately, I'm fearing the worst, but prayers that he is okay. But anyway, guys, we are at 2 hours. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. Buzzard, thanks for Fly by Stu, thanks for popping on. What else just popped on? I know.
Chris.
Oh, Chris. Yeah. Prayers to Chris and your mom. Hopefully she'll get home tomorrow.
Nikki, Jen,
You guys be
drive
safe.
safe. Good to see you. That was cool.
You guys, if you're still watching, if you want to pop on Thursday, give us an update. That'd be awesome. On how your trip is going.
Miss Dill said, at Papa C, kick them all out, turn off the lights, and lock the doors, please.
It's Papa's
It's Papa's turn.
turn. Right on. All right, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please hit that like button. Show some love. If you're new, subscribe, share it, hit that notification button so you do get notified when we go live, and for any shorts that I put out or whatever. And we will be back on Thursday doing it all over again.
Thank
Same
you,
old, same old.
everybody. Have a good evening. I'm going to bed soon.
All right, guys. We'll see you Thursday. Peace and God bless.